Numbers chapter 18. Then the Lord said to Aaron, "You and your sons and your ancestral family shall be responsible for offenses against the sanctuary. You and your sons alone shall be responsible for offenses against the priesthood. Let your brothers from the tribe of Levi, your ancestral tribe, come with you too. They are to join you and serve you, yourselves and your sons, before the tent of the testimony. They are to be at your service and the service of the whole tent. But let them not come near the sacred vessels or the altar, lest they die, and you as well. They are to help you. They are to take charge of the tent of meeting for the entire ministry of the tent, and no unauthorized person shall come near you. You yourselves must take charge of the sanctuary and the altar, and my anger will never again fall on the people of Israel. I myself have chosen your relatives, the Levites, from among the people of Israel as a gift to you. They will belong to the Lord to serve in the tent of meeting, but you and your sons will undertake the priestly duties in all that concerns the altar and all the sacred things that lie behind the veil. I give you the priesthood as a gift, but the unauthorized person who comes near shall be put to death." The Lord said to Aaron, "I myself have given you all that is set aside for me from every sacred offering of the people of Israel. I give it to you and to your sons as your sacred share by irrevocable statute. You shall have the right to share in the oblations that are the most sacred, in whatever they offer me as grain offerings or sin offering or a sacrifice for reparation. These shares shall belong to you and to your sons. You may eat these most holy things. Every male may eat them. You are to consider them sacred. To you also shall belong all the portions that are set aside and offered by the Israelites. This I give to you, as well as to your sons and daughters, as an irrevocable statute. Every person in your house who is clean may eat it. All the best of the fresh oil, all the best of the new wine and grain, the first fruits given by them to the Lord, these I give to you. All the first harvest of their land, which they bring to the Lord, shall be yours. Every person in your house who is clean may eat them. Everything in Israel which has been dedicated to me shall be yours. Every firstborn brought to the Lord shall be yours. The firstborn of all living creatures, whether child or animal. Nevertheless, you must make the people ransom the firstborn child and the firstborn of an unclean animal. They must ransom the child in the month in which it is born, at the price of 5 silver shekels, according to the official temple standard, which is 20 gerahs. But you shall not ransom the firstborn of cow, sheep, and goat. They are holy. You must pour their blood on the altar and burn the fat as an offering by fire, a sweet aroma that appeases the Lord. But the meat shall be yours, together with the breast that has been presented with the gesture of offering, and the right hind leg. All that the people of Israel set aside for the Lord from the holy things, this I give to you and to your sons and daughters as an irrevocable statute. This is a covenant of salt, an everlasting covenant before the Lord, for you and your descendants after you." The Lord said to Aaron, "You shall not inherit property in the land of Israel. No share of it shall be yours. It is I who will be your share and your inheritance among the people of Israel. See, to the Levites I give as their inheritance all the tithes collected in Israel, in return for their services, for the ministry they render in the tent of meeting. In this way, the people of Israel will no longer go near the tent of meeting. This sin would involve death for them. The Levites will take care of the tent of meeting, and they alone shall be held responsible for their own offenses. This is an irrevocable statute for all your descendants. The Levites are to have no inheritance among the Israelites. The tithe that the people of Israel set aside for the Lord, I give to the Levites for their inheritance. For this reason, I have told them that they are to have no inheritance among the people of Israel. The Lord spoke to Moses and said, You are to say to the Levites, when you receive the tithe that the people of Israel must pay, and which I am giving you as your inheritance, you are to set aside 1/10 of the tithe for the Lord. This will be considered as a contribution that is due from you, both of the grain from the threshing floor and of the new wine from the winepress. Thus you too will set aside a share for the Lord from all the tithes you receive from the people of Israel, and you will give to Aaron the priest from the part you have set aside for the Lord. Out of all the gifts you receive, you shall set apart every offering due to the Lord. You will set aside the best as a sacred share for the Lord. You must say to them, after you have set aside the best part, the rest shall be credited to the Levites both from the produce of the threshing floor and from the produce of the winepress. You may eat them anywhere, you and your families, for this is your return for your service in the tent of meeting. You will not be guilty of any sin because of this, as long as you have presented the best part to the Lord. In this way, you will not defile the sacred gifts of the people of Israel.